The best way to end a date. A memorable date doesn't just rely on great conversation, shared activities, or the chemistry that develops between two people, it also depends on how the date concludes. The way a date ends can leave a lasting impression, influencing how both parties feel about the experience and whether they'll meet again. Whether it's a first encounter or a continuation of an existing relationship, knowing how to end a date gracefully is essential. Below are some key approaches and strategies to ensure the best possible conclusion. 1. Reading the mood and atmosphere. One of the most important aspects of ending a date well is being able to assess the mood. Not every date will end with fireworks or a passionate goodbye, and that's okay. Some dates might be lighthearted and fun, while others may feel more neutral or uncertain. Paying attention to body language and cues from your date will help guide your actions. If the conversation flowed naturally and there's a sense of comfort, this might indicate that the date went well. On the other hand, if the energy feels off or one party seems disengaged, it's wise to keep the goodbye simple and polite. 2. Expressing gratitude. Regardless of how the date went, ending with gratitude is always a classy approach. A simple "thank you for tonight, I had a great time" shows respect and appreciation for the other person's time and effort. Even if there wasn't a spark or the date didn't go as expected, this small gesture leaves the interaction on a positive note. It signals that both people valued the shared experience, even if it doesn't lead to anything more. 3. Being clear but kind. Clarity is essential when ending a date. If it's the first time meeting someone and you aren't interested in a second date, it's better to politely communicate that rather than leaving things ambiguous. Saying something like, "It was nice meeting you. I had a good time, but I think we're looking for different things," avoids giving mixed signals and offers closure. On the other hand, if you enjoyed the date and want to meet again, don't hesitate to express your interest. Something along the lines of, "I had a wonderful time. I'd love to see you again soon," provides clarity and sets the tone for future contact. 4. Choosing the right goodbye gesture. The way you say goodbye can vary depending on how comfortable both parties feel. For first dates, a handshake or warm smile might suffice, but if there was clear chemistry, a hug or light kiss could feel appropriate. It's important to be attentive to your date's signals before initiating any physical contact. If the other person leans in or gives cues suggesting comfort with a hug or kiss, you can proceed confidently. If there's hesitation or uncertainty, it's best to respect their space and opt for a friendly goodbye instead. 5. Planning for what comes next. If the date went well, leaving some indication of what comes next can build excitement and anticipation. A brief conversation about a second date or suggesting an activity for next time creates a sense of continuity. This doesn't need to be a firm commitment, but saying, "Let's grab coffee sometime soon," or "There's this event next weekend I think you'd enjoy," shows that you're interested in seeing the person again. On the other hand, if there's no desire for a follow-up, it's best to avoid making vague promises to meet again without genuine intent. 6. Sending a follow-up message. Sometimes, ending a date in person can feel rushed or awkward, especially if emotions are running high. In such cases, sending a follow-up message after parting ways can help reaffirm positive feelings. A quick text saying, "Thanks again for tonight, I really enjoyed spending time with you," reinforces the goodwill established during the date. It also opens the door for further communication without putting pressure on either party. 7. Balancing honesty and sensitivity. The key to ending a date well lies in balancing honesty with sensitivity. While it's important to be genuine about how you feel, it's equally crucial to be mindful of the other person's emotions. Even if the date wasn't perfect, treating the other person with kindness ensures both parties leave with their dignity intact. If you aren't interested in a second date, there are ways to express that without being harsh or dismissive. Conversely, if the date went exceptionally well, sharing your excitement openly can make the moment even more meaningful. Conclusion. The best way to end a date is by being thoughtful, respectful, and sincere. Paying attention to cues, expressing gratitude, and offering clarity will leave both people feeling valued, regardless of the outcome. A graceful exit can turn a mediocre date into a pleasant experience or set the stage for future interactions if there's mutual interest. Ultimately, how a date ends is just as important as how it begins, and ending it well ensures that both individuals part ways with positivity and respect.